Hey guys, what's up? It is Doug and welcome to another, and this time I promise the last, Halloween edition of Homeworx, at least for 2019 here. So I recorded my review of Witch's Cauldron, which is my favorite Halloween candle of all time. Yes, I know that's kind of, I'm blowing things here right? It's supposed to be my top 5 favorite Halloween candles, so I'm talking about my favorite one right off the bat. Well, I'm not going to talk about Witch's Cauldron here because I've talked about it ad nauseum, so check out that video if you want to see me talk about it. But that one is my favorite. That said, though, I'm a big collector of Halloween candles. I love Halloween candles, and I have tried a ton. So I want to talk about 5 other ones, 5 of my favorite Halloween candles, and they're all sort of a little bit different, maybe a little bit different categorically. I have a pumpkin candle on this list, right? I like a lot of pumpkin candles, but I only wanted to choose one of them. Same with candy corn candles. You know, I have a lot of those. I've got some black licorice ones, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to choose one out of various kind of categories. That makes sense? Makes sense to me. I guess that's the important thing, right? No, seriously though, you know, I wasn't going to record this year. I just been kind of burnt out, and I kind of got the juices flowing though again when I recorded that Witch's Cauldron video. That was fun to do. And then today I was driving home from work and the trees finally turned. The temperature dropped. It's like 55 degrees out. It looks spooky. The trees are, you know, the reds and oranges. It looks beautiful. I was in a fall mood and I was like, you know what? I have to do this. I need to record my favorite Halloween candles video for this year. So that said, with the long preamble, let's get into it. All right, starting off the list here. And this is definitely the newest one here because it's the first year for it. Black Magic by Homeworx. I love this scent, so I bought this with the, came in a set with a beautiful pedestal. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it off QVC. And I'm going to talk about these new 4 wicks more. I bought Harvest Leaves as well, a set, and I've been burning through that. I actually burned one completely down. This one's not all the way down now. I've been burning this a little more sparingly, but it's really nice. They've been burning well, I guess is the point, what I'm trying to say here. And I'll get more to that in the Harvest Leaves review. But let's talk about the scent here. Man, Black Magic is amazing. This is a black licorice candle, so it is so strong. I can't burn this one for super long amount of time because it is so strong. And I mentioned in my Witch's Cauldron review video, this one mixes well with Witch's Cauldron by Crinkle. And there are not a lot of candles that do. It's because this one is so strong and so is the other one. They kind of like fight and you get this spooky, smoky black licorice scent that's amazing. So what's here though, again, this is black licorice. Now, what Homeworx does a lot of times, they do a lot of conceptual scents, or even if you have like a standard apple scent, there's other stuff in it, right? Harry Slacken normally doesn't just do one kind of scent. And this one is different because it is black licorice. Now that's just what it is. It's black licorice. There's nothing else there. I know reading around, some people wanted more to be there. I'm happy with what it is. This is an amazing black licorice scent. So Yankee Happy Halloween is all right. I mean, it's pretty good. The thing is, it's pretty weak. This one is a monster thrower. So the difference too between like the Yankee Happy Halloween is that that's a standard black licorice scent, but that's like a Twizzler scent to where it's a little more, you know, not as strong, not as fresh, a little more basic, I guess, black licorice, where this is a gourmet black licorice. And I forget the brand of it. I'm going to put the picture up here. It's a bag of this I got. It's my favorite brand, and of course I'm on camera so I can't think of it, but it's a beautiful black licorice that I always like to get. They have them at Bed Bath & Beyond, actually. They always sucker me in, have them by the checkouts. I love this. It smells like that, or like a fresh like Jelly Belly bag. You even get a little bit of like what is it, like the actual licorice, like the texture, or the Jelly Belly, like the jelly bean. You get a little bit of that note in it, but it's very strong. I know, what's it say on here? Black licorice and a spun sugar and vanilla. Yeah, I mean, I don't really get the other stuff there. It's black licorice, right? This one isn't like a peppery style either, that sometimes black licorice candles can sort of be like root beer. This is like straight black licorice. Oh, I love this scent. I love Black Magic. This is awesome. So another one, if this didn't exist, what was going to be on here for the black licorice spot was Graveyard Fog by Colonial Candle. That was from last year. That's a really nice black licorice, but they have like more vanilla, and there's a little bit more there than just black licorice, where this is just straight up super fresh, high-end, you know, artisan style black licorice. It is delicious. I love it. Just know, if you want this, there's nothing else there. It's just black licorice. And what's there, though, is very strong black licorice. So, love this candle. It's on my top 5 list. Up next, you gotta have a candy corn candle. And this, Goose Creek candy corn. Yes, this is the best one, I think. By quite a, little bit of a margin, even. Ooh, I love this scent. Another one, I did a review of this. I did reviews of most of these candles, minus a couple of them, I guess I'm going to talk about here. But I know I did a review of this one on my channel this year. This is an amazing candy corn. So again, to compare it to Yankee, that a lot of you folks, a lot of people have tried Yankees. Yankees is just a much weaker version. This is more, it's a lot stronger than Yankees, but it's very much like a bag of Brax candy corn. Just strong, like sharp, like you just open that bag. It's fresh, like fresh candy corn. So the Kringle candle, country candle version of candy corn is really nice. It's a nice scent, but it's not really candy corn. That's more of a, like a fancy candy shop, like their take on candy corn, where it's, yes, this really fancy one. It's probably delicious. It smells good, but it's not really candy corn. If you want Brax, Brax traditional candy corn, that's what this is. It's strong. Mine's burned pretty well. I know, seeing some friends out there that had this. A lot of people have burned this year after last year because it came back. It's been out now for 2 years. The Goose Creeks, they smoke a lot. I mean, that's what they do. They soot. The 2 wicks do. Most multi-wick candles seem to soot. Goose Creeks do those. They're much better than they used to be, though. So anyways, Goose Creek candy corn, that's the best candy corn. It is on my list for sure. I love this candle. All right, guys, up next here, my pumpkin candle. You have to have a pumpkin candle for Halloween, right? On my list here, it is Autumn Pumpkin by Homeworx, the second Homeworx entry on this list. Now, it was between this and this one here from Country Candle. They're Pumpkin Harvest, which I love this candle. It's really nice. This is a very, very nice, more of a bakery style pumpkin. So I gave the edge to this guy right here. So Autumn Pumpkin, what's so nice about this candle, the scent, and a lot of people love this one. This is a classic. This and Harvest Leaves are like the 2 best Homeworx candles, I think, or 2 of the best, I should say. They have a lot of good scents. This one is a pumpkin, but there's an orange in it. It's a really nice orange. It's nice. What does he have listed here? I forget. Pumpkin, orange, cardamom, cinnamon, clove, nutmeg. I mean, you have your pumpkin spices here, but it's way more of a, that citrus in there makes it unique. I love it. The spices here are muted. It's more of like a fresh pumpkin with that orange, and the cinnamon is there. It's the nutmeg. It's just muted. It's not like a pumpkin pie. It's nice. I love this scent, Autumn Pumpkin. It's a fantastic scent. There are so many good pumpkin scents out there, though I know that it's you kind of throw a rock and you'll find a great one. But this one I think is my favorite, just because that orange is nice, and I like my pumpkin scents to be less pumpkin spicy. I like how this is more like fresh pumpkin, like a pumpkin puree with some orange in it. It's very, very nice. It's a lovely scent. I love this one. A fantastic Halloween scent if you want your pumpkin fill. Great for October or for November as well. I think it's a very nice November candle as well, getting into Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff. But I love this. This is my favorite pumpkin candle. All right, so now we're at a very spooky scent. All Hallows Eve by Witch City Wicks. This one's a few years old now. I forget when I bought this one, like 2016, I think. I forget, 2016, 2017, I forget. Oh man, I love this scent. If you want to talk about spooky scents, this is awesome. If Witch's Cauldron didn't exist, this would probably be my favorite Halloween scent. So before I get into the superlatives on this candle, just kind of the negatives, it is kind of weak. I mean, just because it's a small candle, right? It's small, it's 1 wick. I do have the melts as well, thanks to a viewer last year. These sold out a bunch like the last couple years. And last year, a viewer, Kathy, what up girl, she was very kind and actually surprised me with the melts. So I have tried those. They're not that strong though. So if you got a smaller area, this is definitely what you want to do. If you have a bigger area, just kind of watch out. But that said though, the scent here is absolutely amazing. Again, Witch City Wicks from Salem, Massachusetts. This is like a masterwork in a blend. This is amazing. I love this scent. Man, it's so good. This is so spooky. This is, it's crushed leaves, like very authentic crushed leaves, a little bit of dirt, a little bit of apple. This reminds me of being outdoors, like when you have that cool leafy breeze blowing. That's like right now actually here, as it's in, in Missouri here, it's in the 50s, and you have the leaves falling down and you're outside in that brisk wind. It's just, that's what it reminds me of. It's very spooky. If I had one wish for this, I wish I could get a big version of this, like a bucket version of the candle, multi-wick, so it'd be really strong and powerful. It's a spooky scent. It's fantastic. Again, this is like an outdoors on Halloween type scent. It's in the Witch's Cauldron category. It's spooky, it's conceptual, it's fantastic. Not for everybody, but I love it. Again, I love that dirty, leafy, spooky kind of smell, and with a little bit of apple, it smells like, to kind of, to sweeten it up just a little bit to make it a little more inviting. I love this scent. Man, it is so authentic with the crushed leaves in there. I love this. All Hallows Eve by Witch City Wicks. They've had it out the last few years. This one is an old label from a couple years back, but it's a fantastic Halloween scent. Okay, guys, last but certainly not least, Trick or Treat by Goose Creek. And I did another review. Actually, I did a joint review this year with Kevin Inanel, who I have to thank him, because if not for him suggesting that I get this, not only suggesting, but being like, dude, you are missing out if you don't get this. It's really nice. I wouldn't have tried this candle, and it is one of my favorites now. So check out that video I did with Kevin on this channel, Inanel. Whoa, this is awesome. So this is the chocolate candle for people who don't like chocolate candles. It is, you know, why I was going to pass on it, I saw chocolate in it. It is so nice, man. It is, it's like an apple cider chocolate candle. It's sweet, but the apple cider, there's just enough of it where it makes it unique, right? This is a treat bag. It's like a treat bag on Halloween, a delicious treat bag. It's like reminiscent of a Halloween party, whenever you would get like apple cider, you know, with the chocolate and everything like that. I love this, and fantastic label. It looks great. Again, it's a Goose Creek 2-wick. It'll smoke a little bit. That's just what they are. That's what they do. But this is fantastic. This, if you're going to try some from Goose Creek, try this and try candy corn. Both of those are awesome scents, awesome Halloween scents. So yeah, guys, that's you know, trick or treat here is a big surprise for me to be on this list, just because whenever I saw it, it's like I do not like chocolate candles, but it's nice here. It's nice, and this is like your sweet treat part of Halloween. I love this candle. It's fantastic. All right, guys, hey, there was my top 5. And again, Witch's Cauldron would actually be my number 1. The rest are right below it, but I did a video recently of Witch's Cauldron, a review of that, so be sure to check that out. But I love these candles, and you know what? My Halloween list has changed every year. It's fluid, and next year I'll be sure to do another one. I'm sure some things are going to change. I'm sure there'll be some new ones or whatever, but that's kind of the fun of it, right? I love Halloween burning. I love burning in October. I love Halloween candles. Collecting them is fun, and talking about them is fun. So I want to thank you guys very much. Also, thank you to everybody who did a collaboration with me during the Halloween season here, or earlier. I know it's been sort of a while. I took a hiatus recording, but before I did that, you know, in August, we're doing a bunch of Halloween collaborations. So thank all of them for doing that. Yeah, guys. So hey, that's it really. Let me know below in the comments, what is your favorite Halloween candle? I would love to know, love to have that discussion. And thank you guys very much for watching. And I hope you and your family have a very, very happy Halloween.